Welcome back to our today's class. Yesterday we have discussed about the animal tissues. In that epithelial tissues, types of epithelial tissues discussed. Today we are going to discuss about the connective tissue, that is another type. Students, we all seen what a building looks like, and we also know what is it made up of. Yes, it's rocks, bricks, iron rods, etc. So let's try to make our own buildings. We started to pile up few bricks. But you know what happened after a while? All collapse. Why do you think it happened? Maybe some important component we didn't use in this. That is cementing material. Cementing material is very important to build a building structure. It binds all the other materials together. Hence, the cement acts like a binding, supporting, and packing materials. So, just like a building, please think of our body. Important features of the connective tissue. Connective tissue connects to various body parts. It prevents organs from getting displaced by body movements. Acts like a binding, supporting, and packing material. Cells are loosely spaced. Cells are embedded in intercellular spaces called as a matrix. Matrix may be jelly-like, fluid, dense, or rigid. There are four types of connective tissues. One is liquid tissue, bone tissue, cartilage tissue, and areolar connective tissue. In the types of connective tissue, the first type is a liquid tissue. Blood is called as a liquid tissue. Liquid matrix of blood is a plasma. It may contain RBC, WBC, and platelets. RBC, red blood cells, WBC, white blood cells, and platelets. Blood has, observe these pictures. The first one is the RBC red blood cells, second one is the WBC white blood cells, and third one is the platelets. In the test tube, we observe the yellow color liquid, that is plasma. All these cells are present in the blood. Second type of tissue is the bone tissue. It is another type of connective tissue. It forms a framework and also it supports the body, muscles and organs. It is a strong and non-flexible tissue. Bone cells are embedded in a hard matrix which is composed of calcium and phosphorus compounds. Bone tissue is of two types, that is ligament and tendon. If the two bones connected to each other, then it is called as a ligament. It is very elastic, has a considerable strength. Uh, there are some fibrous tissues. These fibrous tissues connects the muscles to bones. Then it is called as a tendon tissue. It has a great strength and but limited in flexibility. Third type of connective tissue is a cartilage tissue. It has widely spaced cells. In this matrix made up of proteins and sugars, it is present at the bone joints, nose tip, ears and trachea, larynx. We can fold cartilage tissue of the ears. It is when compared to the bone tissue, cartilage tissue is very smooth and can be foldable, but bone tissue is very hard. Type of connective tissue is areolar tissue. This type is found in between the skin and muscles, and also blood vessels and nerves and in the bone marrow. It fills the space inside the organs and supports the internal organs and helps in the repair of tissues. Fifth type of tissue, connective tissue, is the adipose tissue. Where are the fats stored in our body? Fats storing tissue is called adipose tissue. It is present below the skin, and also it occurs in between the internal organs, and it gives strength support to the internal organs. It also acts as insulator by storing the fat. Thank you very much, and we will discuss about muscular tissue in the next class. Thank you.